A very good morning to all of you. In yesterday class, we see some string functions, okay, and we finish up here. So today we will see some more string function. And now the first function we will today watch out, that is split method. Okay, how we can split the string. Fine. Now, as I declared here one string str, hello, I am Python. Now I want to split this string, so I will write down str dot split. Okay, now I just enter, and you will see it's just splitting when it found the space. If you see here, hello I am, then it found a space, so it split it here. So what the basic function of a split method? The split method return a list of all the words in a string. It is used to break up a string into a smaller string. If you see here, when we use split method here, is just create a list and split the whole string into a smaller string whenever. And how it is split? When it found a space, it just split down the string from that point. Okay. So this is your split method. And the split method, one more thing I want to tell you is that the split method can be called without argument. If it is called without a delimiter, then by default the space will be act. And if I just pass out some like delimiter, then it will use that delimiter. Fine. Now next we will see the other comparison operator. Okay, here I will write down one more string. Okay, s1. In s1 I will write down abc. Okay, and in the s2 I will write down acb. Now if I want to compare two string s1 and s2, now we will see here it will gives you 2, because as you see this is smaller than s2. But if I want to reverse it like s1, okay, yeah, wait a minute, yeah, s2 is less than s1. Now it will give false because it's a false. Fine. Now next we will see the equal operator. In the equal operator it will now again just gives you false value. Now we will test a string. How we can test a string? Testing, what do you mean by the testing a string? As you see, a string may contain digit, alphabet, or a combination of these type of characters. Okay, in various method, there are various method are available to test if the entered string is a digit or alphabet or alphanumeric. I already give you some example also. Now let's see how we can use this type of examples. If I just one more string str3. Now I write down hello 1 2 3. Now and one more string I will take str4, and in this I will just write down some numeric value. Okay, now first of all I will try st with str3. Fine. Is dot is else num. It will say true, because in str3, if you see in the string 3, the alphabet and the numeric, both the values are present. Fine. If only alphabet, if only character is there in the string, it will still return true. and only number is there, it will still return true. Fine, because this as num will return true if character in the string are alphanumeric or there is at least one character should be there. Now second function we will see is alpha. Okay, if I try with the string 3, I will write down here str. Wait a minute, why it's not writing? Yeah, str3 then dot is alpha. Okay, I close the bracket now. It will give false value because here numeric value is also present. If I try same thing with the str, because in my str string hello I am Python is present, so I will write down str dot is alpha. Yeah, okay. So again you see here exclamation special character is present, so it will again gives you an false value. Okay, now see other function also with the str4 is digit. Okay, so what is digit will do? It will return true if character in the string contain only digit value. Fine, if it contained with character it will return you false value. Now is lower. Okay, I have to scroll it down. Wait a minute. Okay, I will just open new ideally. Okay, so it will be visible to you all now. Yeah, here I will again write down one string str hello. Now I will try is lower str dot is lower. Fine, so it will return you true value because all the character in here are in small letter, and if we do vice versa is upper, then it will return you false value because all characters are here written in small letter. Fine, and what will happen if the string having a mixture of small as well as your small and uppercase, both the cases. Now we will see str dot is upper. We will write down here. Now we will see it will return you false because all character should be in uppercase. Fine, so lower will return true if all the character in the string are in lowercase, and in case of upper is upper function will return true if all the character in the string are in uppercase. Next is your is space. Fine, now what is space will do? It will return true if the string contain only white spaces. I am repeating, only white spaces, not between the string. Okay, so if you will see here, I will write down str3 and equals to then only white spaces. str3 dot is space. Okay, just close the bracket. Now it's saying the false value. Why it's saying false value? Can anyone tell me? Yeah, because it says the string will contain, because we are not giving here white spaces, just we are empty string. We can call it an empty string. Now str3 again I am declaring. Now I will give some space here and I will use the same function str dot is space. True. Now it will return you true value. Okay, so these are the function, testing function. Now we will see some searching substring in a string. Now if I write down here one string as, again I'm writing hello, I am Python. Okay, this one is our string. Now what I will do, I will just write down str dot and with dot ends with. Now and string we will pass here. If I write down Python, fine. Now it will return true value. If I write down instead of Python, I will write down something else, then it will return false value because it ends with the Python. Fine. If now we will see the same thing with start function. So str dot starts with. Now if I write down here bracket, yeah, again Python I am writing. Now it will give false value because it start with hello. Okay, again I am writing here Python. Now as the string, your string is start with hello, it will give you false value because here character Python is for end. Now if we want to find, now we will use find function. Okay, now see, let's see how it will do. Str dot find and in the bracket you just write down pi. Okay, now what it will do, it just return the index from where the string this pi will start. Okay, the main function is that the find will return the lowest index where the string starts in the substring starts in the string, or return -1 if the string is not found in the string. Now we will see it return, it says 13 because it is start from 13 position. 0 1 2 3 4, okay, 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13. We start from the 30th position. And if I write down something like that, that is not in your string, dot now find ABC. Okay, now it will say -1 because this is not present in the here. Now next we will do the count function. What count will do? It return the number of occurrence of the substring. Fine. If I write down str.count here and I will say for A. Okay, how many counts? Or we will do for O because A is only one time. Now it will say 2 times because O is coming 2 times, 1 and 2. Fine. So this is what your O function will do. Now next we will see some other functions like capitalize, lower upper we already seen. Fine. Yeah, str, I want that here I will write str dot capitalize. Now if you see here, it will capitalize your first character. What capitalize will do? It returns a copy of the string with only the first letter capitalized. Here already first letter is capitalized, that's why it's return you like that. Now if I want that my whole string will get capitalized, so for that we will use str dot upper. Okay, just upper, then close it back. Now you will see the whole letter, all characters of the string get capitalized. For the lower case you can use lower, fine. Now next is title. What title will do? Title will just return a copy of the string with the first letter capitalized in each word of the string. Okay, now let's see str dot title. Now you will see here it just capitalized all the first character of the substrings. Fine. So title will return a copy of a string with the first letter capitalizing each word of the string. Now replace. Next we will come with the replace. Okay. If you see one string we are declaring, we take some other variable and we will write down s2 is equals to str find dot replace. Okay, now and I want replace m with or I will replace I. Okay, I with you. Fine, with you. Now just now print s2 or write down here s2. Okay, now you will see that, wait a minute. Okay, no, it's not, wait. Now you will see here that instead of I, the string substring get replaced with you. Hello you, I'm Python. Okay, now if you see what replace will do, replace return a new string that replaces all the occurrence of old string with a new string. The third parameter here, the count is optional. Okay, in the replace we use three parameter. First one is, as you see, the old string with whom you want to replace, new string, and the count, and count is optional, so we are not written there. Now so basic, it's just an replacement. Fine. Now next we will do like some other also I will give you. Now write down one case, one program, and you have to try it at your site. Okay, write down a program, write the function count vowels which take a word as an argument and returns the vowels in that word. So you have to do this program. Okay, I'm writing here the program I will write. So it's a write a function count vowels which takes a word as an argument, okay, and return the vowels. okay, in that word. So this is the homework. You have to try it, and when you're done you can send it to me, fine, on the WhatsApp. Now this is your homework. Let's start to study and do best at your side. Have a good day now. Okay, before leaving, so we will just revise what we did here. We did some concatenate, repetition, characters, and for accessing character we use index operator. We did slice also, comparison operator, immutable string also we did, split, format, and testing strings. Okay, all we done this thing. Now so today we will finish up with the string chapter, and in the next class we will start with some other chapter. So till time, study hard and have a good day.